Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Riddhika, I'm 10 years old. So today I'm going to be doing a few very cool science experiments. So let's begin. So our first experiment is called the bouncy egg. So for our experiment, we'll need some food coloring, a stirring stick, a glass, an egg, and vinegar. So what we need to do first is to take the cup, glass, and pour in some vinegar. Now we need to put in some food coloring. I want to pick blue. Now we're going to mix it. Now we're going to put in the egg. Whoa, look! Can you guys see the bubbles? Do you guys know what the bubbles are? The bubbles are actually carbon dioxide being released into the air. So right now there is a chemical reaction going on between the egg shell and the vinegar. So we have to wait and keep it in there for 48 hours. So we will see you 48 hours later. So it has been 48 hours and now we're going to be looking at our egg. Okay, so let's see what happens when we take it out. Okay, take this out. Whoa, it's squishy. Okay, so let's see if it can bounce. Whoa. Look at it. It's bouncy. So now you know that the shell went away and now there's a soft tissue. Let's see what happens when we put in the light. So whoa, this is so cool. So here it's blue and purple because we put the food coloring, and here's the egg yolk from the inside, which also explains that there's still a regular egg inside and only the shell is gone. So our next experiment is called oobleck. For oobleck, you need cornstarch, some water, a container, and a measuring cup. And if you want some food coloring. So first, you need to add 2 cups of cornstarch. So add some cornstarch. And 2. Now we're going to add 1 cup of water. Okay, now let's add it in. And we're also gonna add some food coloring. This time I want red. Okay. Now let's mix it. So this is what happened after mixing for 2 to 3 minutes. So look, it looks like liquid, right? But look, when I put force on it, see? Nothing. But when we see nothing, but when we go in slowly, look, my finger's gone. So when we put pressure, it doesn't work. Goes in, it does not go in. And look, when we go in, we try to pull it out with force, it's very hard, see? 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's very hard. It's hard and it's soft. That means it's a non-Newtonian substance. It's neither solid or neither liquid. It's both. See, solid, liquid. And that is why when you put pressure on it, it does not it turns hard like a solid. And when you don't put pressure on it, it acts like a liquid. So let me try to make a ball. Let's see what happens. Slowly make a ball quickly. Oh no, it does not work. See, it's too liquidy. But when we put pressure on it, try and make a ball, it works. See? See? It's working. Look. Oh, but it's sunk. It melted. So now let me try to put my whole hand in. Whoop. Let me go slowly. It works. So if whenever you're done with your experiment, you want to throw it out, then don't throw it on in the sink, or else it might block it. So you should put it in a Ziploc bag and throw it in the trash can. So on to our next experiment. So our next experiment is called the invisible Orbeez. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is that Orbeez are made of acrylic acid and sodium hydroxide. So when you put the beads into water, it absorbs the water and becomes very big. So these beads used to be very small, but now they're squishy and they're very big. Okay, so now let's move on to the experiment. So for our experiment, first we're going to fill this up. Here, fill it up with clear Orbeez, like so. I think that's enough. So now that I filled it up a little bit, I'm going to add the puppies first. I added the puppies. Now we're going to add a little bit more. Now we're going to add the ski boat. Then a person. Okay, now we're going to pour in a little bit more. Okay, fill it up. Okay, now we're going to add this flour. Here. And we're going to fill it up all the way. Okay, so now as you can see, you cannot see any of the toys we put in here. So let's see what happens when we put in the water. Whoa! Look, now you can see the toys. That is so cool. Here you can see the puppies. Here's the other the ski boat. Here's the other person, and here are the flowers floating on top. So this happens because Orbeez have a boundary, and which is clear, and so is the water, which is clear. So when you put in the water, the boundary blends in with the water, and then it looks like there is no Orbeez. So you can also use these to decorate your home and decorate your room and many other things. So on to our next experiment. So our next experiment is called Colorful Rain. For this experiment, you need some water, 2 glasses, some food coloring, and oil. So first, we're going to be putting the oil in one of the glasses. Here. That's enough. Now, we're going to be adding a little bit of every food coloring. First, I'm gonna add green. Then, I'm going to be adding blue, yellow, and red. Okay. Now we're going to mix them all. So I will use my stirring stick and mix it. Okay, so I think that is pretty much enough. Now we're going to put that aside and put some water in this one. Okay, that's about enough. Now we're going to put this in the water. Now watch. Whoa, look. The colors coming. It's red, it's see? So this happens because the oil is lighter than water, so the oil stays on top. So our last experiment is called the elephant toothpaste. So for this experiment, you need water, hydrogen peroxide, a thing to seal with, a flask, yeast, food coloring, dish soap, and this is some hydrogen peroxide that we poured into a measuring tool. So first we need to pour in the hydrogen peroxide. Now we need to add the dish soap. And now you can add the food color. I picked red. Now you can mix it. Okay, that's enough. Now we can leave this aside and come here. So here we have the yeast and we need to put in some of the water. And now we'll mix it. Might need a little bit more water. Let's mix it. So now we need to put this inside our flask. So let's see what happens. Wow, that is so cool! You should not touch it because it might be hot because this is an exothermal reaction. So, do you guys know why this happened? This happened because the yeast, when added to the solution, acts like a catalyst, and it creates a lot of oxygen. So when the oxygen comes in the soap, it becomes foam, and then when it comes out as foam, as you can see right here, all this foam. So I hope you guys liked the experiments that we did with you guys today. Please like our videos and subscribe to our channel. And see you later. Bye!